bum. Oh, what's up, demons and demonettes? Tis I, a Traxi, a demon and it's another week, and we are on a Tuesday, so it's time to set a Supreme Arena defense. I haven't looked at the maps this week, so we'll take a look at the maps and then kind of figure out some teams that maybe work well on those maps, and maybe some subs as we're looking at it. Oh boy, this map again. I'm not the biggest fan of this map. This could work for the Wilders though. Or the Maulers. Let's see. Okay. We got Dunlinger again. And, great. So we essentially have the same map twice here. Alright. So our Syrian, I think, is going to be a little bit vulnerable here. Our teams are going to be a little bit vulnerable, I think, on this map. This is not the greatest week for protecting our heroes, so we're probably gonna have to rely on Paragon levels heavily. Alright. So, let's see. Hidden's not gonna help us too much in the long run. I do want to do that, though. So I do want, him there. I mean, we're gonna be protected against the other guy, so we'll be fine. The other guy being yeah, the other guy. All right. Anyway, yeah, I think we're good here. I'm gonna try this bleed ring song for the Maulers because it is more of a melee based artifact, and now that we have it, I kind of want to use it. It increases attack speed, haste, and life drain, and it goes off of melee, so everybody here is a melee hero, so they're all gonna benefit from the bleed ring spell. I really want the blood rage spell for this team, but we'll be okay here. Yeah, we'll be protected against Aaron, so we'll be fine. I don't have to worry about control on this map. Let's go to map 2. Alright, this may not be the, we're gonna go like this. This is wonky as fuck. Huh. Yeah, it's gonna be, I can't exactly get the positioning I want. I think Naya is gonna be vulnerable here. She'll get the shield, which will be helpful, and we will have, our Ludovic to help out, so yeah, I think she'll be okay. We'll use Echoing here to make her prevented, so she's unaffected at the start of battle. So I think we'll be good there. The question is if I want to mix it up. Yeah, I think we're gonna be fine. I think we're gonna run this one here, and we'll leave that like that. Alright, now this map. Let's think about it. I don't think I want to run this team here, so I think we're gonna swap it out. So we're gonna, as much as it pains me, I kind of want to see if I can get another a good Celestial Hypo team going. The only thing is like, who am I gonna run, right? So I'm probably gonna run a Burial here, right? So we want our Burial. The other issue is we're not going to be unaffected at the start of battle, and we don't really have a way to protect. So I think we're pretty much forced then to run a Lily.
I'll keep them quiet.
All right. Oh, you know what we could do? Oh, we could try Kulu here. Right, so we could go 1, I think 2, and then maybe we do something like great. So maybe we do something like this. This should protect us against Aaron. This is going to cut the deal in half. I am giving up a little bit of Paragon advantage here, and I think if the opponent has a jumper, someone that can target our Shamira, we could be in a little bit of trouble because we don't have our support. Because then the other option would be to drop Lily, right, and then run Damon here, which could work out, right, because they're not really going to be able to easily target this back, so this may be the better option, right? So we're not really going to be able to, we're going to be able to, I think, avoid Aaron comes here by using our Kulu. Now, not everybody might have a Kulu, so that might be a bad comp. You may just want to run a second Mauler comp on this map. So I was thinking about second Mauler comp. Sorry about that. Alright, so for a second Mauler comp, alright, we wouldn't want to use a Smokey. We would probably want a Brutus. And I'm thinking a Citrona, somebody that I think a lot of people have been investing more in. As of late, you could probably try another Mauler with this. And then, maybe Coco. Coco's always good. Or Reese. Not a lot of people have Reese invested, though, but a lot of people have Coco. Right? So we could put, like, I think we would do something like this, maybe, right? And then we could do our, Lily, right? And then we could put in a myriad of heavy hitters in there. So that's something that might work for you if you do need a second Mauler comp. So like you could also obviously sub that there. Maybe we could put Lumont here as well. Just with the Paragon changes and my Motley being low, I would be hesitant to run him. Of course, you could run something like this as well. Right, and then we would just have a flex spot here for another strong hero, like a Tassie could work potentially, Bonnie could potentially work, right? Maybe you put like Bonnie here. That might work as well. Like I said, with Tassie. Maybe as something like this. This would give us a big Paragon advantage. You know what? I think for the sake of just trying it out, I'm just gonna run it and just try to work on and maybe build that second Mauler comp. So maybe we do something like this. Yeah, I kind of want to try out Reese. Reese is not someone that gets used very often. Although I don't think he's gonna work out. I don't know how he would work out in the meta these days. Another one that would work great here, obviously, is Lenya. My only issue is then that Lenya is going to be out here in front, so she's going to be a little bit vulnerable. So yeah, that would hurt. Yeah, but we could go, like I said, we could go with the Citrona route as well. So we could put like Citrona there, and then we could put like Tassie, I think, here. I think that might be our best bet, right? Yeah, you know what? I'm gonna give this a try, and then we'll set it, and that'll be our teams, right? So we're gonna go with Mauler here. We're gonna go with a Go Reborn here. Could also go with that Celeste Hypo team. I recommend that, and then we could go with this Mauler comp here, which I think is fairly strong. And yeah, too bad we don't have 2 Blade Ring spells to go around, right? I still like Dragon's Roar a lot for the PvP, just because it has the huge attack and haste. I mean, we could try a Shadow Blast. Just the execution is nice. I just prefer I think the base stat increase here is going to be better all around. So we'll save it, we'll give it a try, and we'll see how it goes. I don't like Wilder for these comps anymore, because I was talking about it with Brownie, and we both agree kind of that Seth is going to be the key to beating your Wilder comps, and that's because he's going to trigger Bloodlust very quickly, because right when they first falls below 33% up to 3 stacks, right, and they're getting a 30% hit on all of their heroes or right off the bat, so you only need to knock them down a little bit more, and then boom, his Bloodlust going to kick in, and you're essentially giving your opponent almost a free win against a really good Mauler comp there with your Seth versus your Wilder comp. So that's just something to consider going into the future. Anyway, that's gonna make it for this one, and I will catch you guys in the next one. Bye!